welcome to Mornings with Meg. A few years ago, I was checking out at the grocery store and I overheard the woman behind me and the employee talking about vacationing. The woman mentioned how she had 4 kids and they were going on vacation. Somebody had asked, "Oh, you're taking your kids?" She said, "Of course I'm taking my kids. If I didn't want to spend time with my children, I wouldn't have had them." Well, at the time, I had an infant and a toddler. And I thought, time away from the kids kind of sounds good, but maybe if I ever wanted to be alone with my husband, I shouldn't have had kids. And as a couple of years went by, and my husband and I had another child, I thought, wait a minute. I understand that spending time with children obviously is of utmost importance. That's why we have them, right? God blessed us with these children. And especially vacationing, because it's unstructured time that you can enjoy truly as a family. But as time went on, I realized my husband and I need time together. The same type of relaxed time, like a vacation together. Now, of course, we had to consider resources and babysitting and time away from our jobs. But we really thought about it and planned it and decided, you know what, maybe for our anniversary in the next year, it's time. So my husband and I did plan a small, short anniversary trip. And for a split second, I did think of that grocery store lady. Maybe we should be bringing our children. But then I thought, you know what? It's an investment in our marriage, and it is worth the time away. So it changed our mindset from thinking about leaving children behind and having any type of guilt, and really thinking about putting our marriage first. It reminded me of a story when my husband and I were at pre-Cana, and we were looking at some questionnaire that the priest was talking to us about. And one of the questions was, are you going to put your future children first or your spouse? My husband right away said, oh, my spouse. But I thought about that for a second, thinking of a scenario. If my children were hungry and my husband was hungry, I would feed my children first. But the priest and my husband and I, my future husband and I, laughed. That really wasn't what the question was about. What it really was about was a greater perspective. In general, in life, what relationship should come first? Of course, we know God is first in our marriage, but then you should really attend to your spouse. Now, we're not talking about the basic needs, because my husband can take care of his basic needs without me, and my children, of course, are dependent on me. But we're talking about a greater perspective. And as life went on and years went by, I realized it really, truly is best to set aside time for an investment in your marriage. When was the last time that you planned time just with your spouse proactively? Even Pope Francis, when he was speaking about family and community, said, it means caring for one another in our families. Husbands and wives first protect one another. And then as parents, they care for their children. So, I challenge you, I ask you, think about a time when you can proactively put on your calendar some time just with your spouse. I understand that resources are limited. Certainly, whether it's money, we know time can be limited, especially in today's world and families' busy schedules. Sometimes it's probably willingness, right? We don't always have the energy to get dressed up and go on a date. And maybe it is just all of the above. But it is very important. And I think once you find the more you do it, the more you'll actually come to look forward to it. And then you might even have it more regularly on your calendar. So until next time, have a great time with your husband.